Hey everyone, welcome to the Growth Language, where we explore the way we think, the way we speak, and the way we grow. I'm actually really excited about today's conversation because this is one of those things people feel all the time, but almost no one talks about it honestly.
That already sounds a little dangerous. What are we getting into today?
We're talking about why relatives get jealous of your success. And not just in a big dramatic way, but in small, subtle ways.
Oh yeah, that hits a little too real.
Right? Like, it's not always obvious. It's not like someone comes up and says, "Hey, I'm jealous of you."
Yeah, nobody says that.
But you feel it. Like, you post something online, you achieve something, and suddenly they don't react. They don't like it. They don't say anything.
Exactly. Or worse, they see it and then they just ignore it completely.
Yes. And you're sitting there thinking, wait, if this was someone else, they'd definitely say something.
You know what's interesting? It's not even about the post sometimes. It's the silence that feels loud. Like, you can feel that something is off.
Yeah. And I think it confuses people because we grow up believing that relatives are always going to support us.
Right, that's the expectation. Family equals support. But reality is a little more complicated.
Exactly. Because sometimes your success reminds them of something they didn't do, or something they wanted but never chased.
Yeah, that's deep. It's not always about you. It's about what your growth represents to them.
Yes. Like you moving forward feels like they're standing still.
And that creates a discomfort. And instead of facing that discomfort, they kind of pull back from you.
Or, slight smile, they act normal but slightly distant.
That slightly distant energy is so real.
I know. Like they'll talk to you but not about your success.
Yeah, they'll change the topic quickly.
Exactly. You'll be like, "Hey, I just did this thing." And they're like, yeah, so how's the weather?"
That is so accurate.
And you're just sitting there like, okay, I guess we're not talking about that. You know, this reminds me of something. I had a friend once. Well, not exactly a friend, more like a distant relative.
Hmm?
You know, every time I achieved something, even small things, he would never acknowledge it. But if I made a mistake, oh, he'd notice immediately.
Oh, wow, yeah. That contrast says a lot.
Yeah, and I remember thinking, why does it feel like you're watching me but only for my failures? That's heavy, because it creates this weird feeling where you don't even feel comfortable sharing your wins anymore.
Exactly. You start holding back.
And that's where it becomes dangerous, because now their reaction is affecting your behavior.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people fall into this trap, trying to win their approval.
Yes, they start thinking, maybe if I do more, maybe if I prove myself more, they'll support me.
But the truth is, that approval might never come.
Yeah, and that's a hard thing to accept.
Because we want it. It's natural. We want our own people to say, "I'm proud of you."
Yeah. You know, you ever notice sometimes the more you grow, the more distant certain people become?
Yeah. And it's confusing at first, but then you start to understand. Growth changes relationships.
Exactly. Not everyone is meant to come with you to the next level.
And that doesn't always mean they're bad people.
Right. Sometimes they're just not ready to see you grow.
Or they're not ready to face their own reality.
And instead of understanding that, we chase them.
Yeah. We try to explain ourselves. We try to make them understand.
We try to bring them along.
But sometimes you don't need to bring anyone along.
You just need to keep going
Exactly. Focus on your work. Focus on your growth.
and let your results speak.
Yeah. Because the moment you start chasing people, you lose focus on your path.
And honestly, that's what they want sometimes.
Interesting. Say more.
Not consciously, but if you stop growing to make them comfortable, then everything goes back to how it was.
Ah, yeah. No tension, no comparison.
Exactly. But that's not your job.
Your job is not to shrink yourself to fit into someone else's comfort zone.
That's a good line,
Yeah, that one just came out.
but it's true. You know, don't you need everyone to clap for you?
And honestly, silence from others doesn't cancel your progress.
Yes, that's important. Just because they don't acknowledge it doesn't mean it's not real.
That's powerful.
I think, at some point, you just have to accept not everyone is going to celebrate you.
And that's okay.
Yeah, because the goal was never their approval.
The goal was your growth.
Exactly.
And if you stay focused, keep working, keep improving, eventually, you won't even look for their validation anymore.
Yeah, you'll just be doing your thing.
Peacefully.
And that's a different kind of confidence.
It really is.
That was actually a really real conversation.
Yeah. I think a lot of people needed this one.
Yeah, I think so too.
We'll see you in the next one.
Take care, everyone.